Hey, how you guys doing? So we had the second season, first episode of Love Live Superstar air, and of course I had asked you guys your opinions on these girls. So of course we are going to go over the rankings for these girls. Again, this was the first episode of the second season, and this one was focusing a little bit mostly on Kanon and the new girl, Kinako. So with the rankings, we will start with 9th place. So 9th place goes to Natsumi, 8th place goes to Shiki, 7th goes to Ren, 6th place goes to Mei, 5th goes to Chisato, 4th goes to Kuku, 3rd goes to Sumire, 2nd goes to Kinako, and 1st place goes to Kanon. So as we expected, the two main girls, the ones that had a lot of focus in the episode, did the best. So this is the full results, 1 through 9. I have a kind of a color coding thing to the right to show you that yellow means the best in the category, and red generally means the worst. And you can go and see and look it throughout, and I had people rank it for 1st place all the way to 9th place, and these accumulation all the votes, and then I took an average, and depending on the average, that's how you got your ranks. So in last place we got Natsumi, and definitely she didn't get a whole lot of time, and if I'm going to be guessing on why, there's some reasons why she did most poorly, is she's starting to feel she has a similar role to what Nico has, and I know a lot of people won't necessarily love Natsumi a whole lot. Some people love her, but also because a lot of people could hate her. So also just a part of this is that just the new girls just haven't got a whole lot of exposure yet, minus Kinako, so they of course are by nature they're just not going to do well, but Natsumi did the worst out of them. And you can see that she had the most last place votes here, and a lot of her votes are concentrated in the last 3 places. So so there are some people who do like her, but she's kind of filling out that Nico role, especially the fact that males don't really care for her as much, and the one popular placing is strictly being the 10th or 14 year old. So Natsumi is enjoyed by the younger audience. A lot of the younger audience tend to like goofy characters, the ones that go around and do silly stuff, which it's tend to be like Amadi and Nico. So that's why I would say that seems to be, at least what this early trends are making it look out to be. In 8th place we got Shiki, and then in 6th place we got Mei. So those are the 3 girls, of course not doing that very well, but they're new, so that's kind of expected. One notable thing for Mei is that she also did pretty well with the younger audience, and actually timed for the 3rd best, so that was notable. And the one thing I found a little odd is that Ren was in 7th place. Granted, Ren has been the least popular of the original 5 girls in Liella. I don't agree with that, but that's, people don't find her as the most interesting, and that's not Ren's character. Not to be super flashy or the one way out there, but I was a little surprised to see her 7th overall. We'll see if that changes, but going forward, as the new girls get more exposure, she might end up falling towards the back and staying there. So then, moving past the new girls, we have in 5th place is Chisato. Again, that's kind of where she's usually been. She's actually been the least favorite for the 10 to 14 year olds. That's why she got a really dark red in that section. And then 4th place goes to Kuku. She has recovered a bit from season 1, where she started out strong and then kind of fallen off. Now she's kind of in the middle, and some people have come to like her more again. One of the main things is that some people don't seem to like her as much because she is a little mean to Suna, but Suna doesn't seem to be bugged that much by it. It's just people goofing around with their friends. But some people will say that they're not happy about that. 3rd place goes to Sumire, doing pretty well. 2nd place going to Kinako, and 1st place goes to Kanon. So Kinako does very well in this episode, and she was the favorite by females and the younger audience here, so she definitely did very well. She had her funny moments. We'll have to see if this stays. But so far, a lot of people have positive receptions, and I've come to like her more strict from that episode as well. And the winner of Kanon, not really much of a surprise. She was just very popular, and she got the most 1st place votes for 1st place, 2nd place, and 3rd place. So she did very well. and that wasn't really too much a surprise. You know, people like Kanon, and it's not gonna change. She's still very much the same girl. So seeing her get first, especially because the episode kind of had a lot of focus on her as well, not too much of a surprise at all. So that will do for the results for that episode. Here is going to be where I talk about throughout the episodes, throughout the season, and show you the rankings and how they evolve over time. But since it's the first episode, I don't really have much to say. Here's the results, and more will get filled out, but the idea is to see the average ranking. Especially in early episodes, when girls get more exposure, it might be unfairly weighted to other girls, but hopefully over the season, we could see that, this one's clearly the favorite, or as we get more time for new girls, have they gotten enough love, or are these new girls truly loved, or not? So we'll have to definitely see how this evolves over time. I do expect Kanon to still be near the top, and we'll have to see how the other girls evolve. Of course, Natsumi is currently in last place. We'll see if that stays there, and we'll have to see if these new 4 girls really become more accepted part of the group and eventually become people's favorites. Only time will tell, and that's the whole purpose of this is to figure that out. But beyond that, here are the demographics of the viewers if you're curious to see what the spread was. And of course, big shout out to all people who participated in this poll. Thank you so much, guys. Again, this is not possible without you guys, so I do really appreciate you guys participating in this poll. Of course, there will be more polls for the upcoming episodes, as well as other things that are currently going on. So please do participate if those interest you. And of course, big shout out to YouTube members like CoolMax. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. It is really appreciated. And here are already comments that people have left on my poll, so if you're curious to see why certain people voted a certain way and how people currently feel about these girls right now. So let me know what you guys thought about that episode in the comments below. What are your opinions on these new girls? And probably mostly, what is your opinion on Kinako, because that was the most fleshed out, I would say. And of course, I am curious to see your opinions on these other girls. What do you think about Shiki? What do you think about Mei? What do you think about Natsumi? And what are your current opinions on the old girls? And if you feel like some of the old girls will get overtaken, let me know what you guys think about in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you guys think about it. And of course, we'll see the evolution throughout the anime and see if your favorites change. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, we'll be doing this weekly until the end of the anime with 12 episodes. So I'll definitely look forward to seeing those results. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope to catch you guys in another video soon.